Thank you so much for having me here tonight. I'm honored and truly humbled to be here telling my story. October of 2008, Taylor and I found out we were expecting our first child. We were so excited. We had prayed for a baby for so long, and God had finally blessed us with a child. The pregnancy was great. We gave her the nickname, we didn't know it was a she yet, but we gave the baby a nickname, Poppy Seed, thanks to my brother-in-law, Jason. And it was going great. At 15 weeks, I had an early ultrasound, and we found out it was a girl, and we named her Mamie Catherine Adams, Mamie after my aunt, great aunt, and Catherine after both Taylor and I's grandmothers. We just kept going on. I mean, I had no complaints at all. We got the nursery ready. It was just perfect. It was June 24th. It was a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. I remember I was going to run in for a quick checkup, and then I was going to go meet some friends down at the river. I went in, and the doctor rubbed the Doppler over my belly, and I could tell that there was something wrong. He didn't really say, but I knew in his face something was wrong. He rushed me down to the hall. I rushed me down the hall, and they confirmed by ultrasound that there was no heartbeat. Mamie was gone. Excuse me. It was a nightmare. I couldn't believe any of this was happening. Our world was flipped upside down. They took us to the hospital and induced labor, and 12 hours later I delivered a perfect 5-pound, 11-ounce baby. There was nothing wrong with her. She was perfect and so beautiful. We had a day and a half with her, and you know, when you think about the day that you're going to come home from the hospital, you have all these hopes and dreams of how perfect it's going to be, and I didn't have that. We walked out of the hospital empty-handed. My arms were aching for my baby, and we had the overwhelming task of planning a funeral. Weeks went by before I found this ornament in her closet, and I was so mad at myself. I had planned to put her footprints on it, and I was so mad at myself that I didn't think to have somebody bring it to the hospital so we could have done that, so I could have it as a keepsake. We weren't thinking, I mean, you don't think in those situations. I started brainstorming. I was thinking, what a cool thing to have for families, because you don't think in those situations. You're just, it's so scattered. I thought, well, it would be really neat to have a plate that you could have out year-round instead of an ornament that you would hang on your tree once a year. I went in to Firefly Studio and talked to Beth and told her my idea, and she loved it, and she said, let's do this. And I was so excited. On Mamie's first birthday, June 25th, 2009 last year, with the help of friends and family, we launched Mamie's Poppy Plates. It was a great weekend, bittersweet altogether, but we got an overwhelming response. We raised over $4,000 in that one weekend. Soon after, we realized this is bigger than I thought it was, and so we formed a board, and I formed a board of close friends that have unique talents that can help out. And as of right now, we have the plates in UAMS, Children's, St. Vincent, Baptist Little Rock, Conway Regional, and we just found out that we are in Washington Regional in Northwest Arkansas. We have also formed a board in Northwest Arkansas too, and my hopes are to have these plates in every hospital around Arkansas. When you experience a journey that Taylor and I have, you become keenly aware of comforting things that are helpful and comforting. You become an expert on how to accept love, help, and friendship. The best thing that you can do with these lessons learned is to give back. How can God make good out of something, of losing a child? When an expert can help comfort a grieving mother, a sister, an aunt, or a grandmother, something it is born. Not every mother grieves in the same way. We all have our own way of doing things, but we all want that same thing, and that's a keepsake and a physical reminder of our babies. We experience the shock and the chaos of delivering a stillborn baby or losing an infant that you don't even think straight, and baby books are left at home, and so many people can't even imagine having pictures taken. It's something so devastating when you get home and to an empty house and you have nothing. When I walked into Mamie's nursery and I saw that ornament, I realized what a great thing, what a great keepsake that would have been for us to have of her. Mothers that receive these plates react with such gratitude that they have a physical reminder of their babies. They can see their little footprints in their feet, their toes and the little lines in their footprints. It's something so of indescribable value for families of a very, very loved baby. Another aspect of this project is knowing that you have a community of people out there that care for you. When mothers receive the plate, they know that they're not on this road by themselves. They know that there's other people out there that care for them and that have been down the same road. It's knowing that there's a community of people out there that love you, and there's hope out there, and that you can live through this, and you can do something great, and you can reach out and help other people through it too. We do have a table set up with our plates, so y'all can go by and check them out, and they're just sample plates. And anyway, I wanted to thank UAMS and Judy Adams for having me here tonight and letting me tell my story, talk about Mamie and Mamie's Poppy Plates. I want to thank Beth for listening to my vision and running with it and letting me do what I wanted to do. I want to thank my family and friends for being there for us through thick and thin and through the bad days and the good days. Thank the board for all your talents in helping me take this where I wanted to. And lastly, I want to thank Taylor, my husband, for all that you've done. You're my rock, and I love you. And I think Mamie's looking down on us tonight, smiling. Thank you.